Hey, it's Chris here from BWest Interactive, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about QR and MS codes. I've been seeing them a lot in magazines and newspapers. I'm sure you have too. And sometimes they're used well and effectively, and other times not so well. And it seems that people are using them just for the gizmo factor. Gee whiz, here's something new, let me throw it in an ad. So I'm going to show you 3 examples from local magazines and what I think they're doing right and where I think improvements could be made. So I've got here YAM magazine, local Victoria magazine, well known. I've got Seaside Times magazine. It is more of a Saanich Peninsula magazine. And I have, this is more of an island, I guess, magazine, Vancouver Island. It's called the Island Golfer. And each of these, interestingly enough, in the inside cover all have ads with QR codes. Well, this one for Golf BC has a QR code. So I'm going to talk about that one. Seaside Times, also inside cover, actually the first page, not quite the inside cover. It's for the Summer Sounds. It's a festival up in Sydney. It's actually over now, but you can see they've got a QR code there. And YAM magazine, inside cover, has a well-known advertiser there, BMW, and the Mini. And they are using an, oops, got it covered up, a Microsoft tag there. So interesting with each of these, I'm going to start with the QR codes because that's what I've got loaded on my iPhone here. So I'm going to scan it and show you what appears. So what appears with this one for Summer Sounds in the Seaside Times is a good example of doing it right. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. So what they've done here is they actually have optimized this website for a mobile phone, which of course is the ideal situation since that's the only way anyone is going to be able to scan it is on a mobile phone. So they have done a very good job. They've got the whole page here. It's very easy to see. You can scroll up and down. Everything fits within the outer edges of the screen. You can click on any of the links, do whatever you want. You can see it. You can register. Good job. They also, as you can see, have some instructions there telling you that this is for a QR code for a smartphone. Scan it, and they tell you what you can expect there. So good job from them. The ad is a little busy, but that's besides the point. So now I'm going to scan this one that is in the Island Golfer for BC Golf. And we'll see what comes up there. Actually, I know what comes up, but I'm going to show you. And in this case, what they say here is book online and save, book a tee time. They don't actually tell you what this is or what to do with it, although most people with a phone that have the QR reader app will know what it is and how to use it. But what they've done here is they basically simply linked to the website. And as you can see, it is actually very hard to see. It's not optimized for mobile, so you have to actually scroll laterally, and to do anything you would need to pinch to increase the size and then move around. So there's pretty much no chance you're going to get me to input a tee time on this little thing here. Better for them to just simply put the link, which they have done, so good for them for doing that. But I think there's better ways that they can use that by linking to maybe a video or something else, but or ideally create a mobile version of the booking app. The thing that they do well though on this same page is, and this is again something I see quite often, Facebook and Twitter icons, but they've actually got the URLs there and the Twitter handle. So kudos to them, because otherwise if you just have a Facebook and a Twitter icon, there's not much you can do with that, of course, because you can't click on that in a magazine. So the last one I'm going to do is actually an MS tag, and I'm not going to talk about the differences between tags and QR codes today. I'll put a link in the blog to an example or a better description of what the difference is. But here, what BMW has done, in this case, in Yam Magazine with theirs, is they've linked to a really good video that they've created. So here's the video that they've created for the Mini, and this is what they're linking to from the ad in Yam Magazine. So a great video, as you would expect from BMW. So kudos to them, and they also tell you here in the ad to what this is and how to get the app. If you don't have the MS scanning app on your phone, they tell you how to get it and what to do with it. So there's just a couple of good examples and one not so good example where they could kind of optimize what they're doing there. So as a marketer, if you want to use some of this new technology, that's great, but don't do it just for the gizmo factor. Make sure that you're doing it effectively. Have a mobile version of your site or link to a video or something that makes sense. So I'm Chris Burge from BeWest Interactive, and thanks for watching.